Bonnie Quill, President of the Mat-Su Convention and Visitors Bureau, and members of the Assembly, Mr. Mayor, I want to give you an update on the activities of the Mat-Su CVB and how our role has shifted and adapted during the past weeks, and also ask for your support as we go into the borough budget deliberation process. But first, I want to publicly thank the dedicated staff at Mat-Su CVB who have been working tirelessly, reaching out to our members, stakeholders, and communities for their stories and feedback on how we can help guide them in the recovery phase. We know that travel and the hospitality industry were the first to be economically impacted by the pandemic. Staff have contacted and had personal conversations, many of them heartbreaking, with all 220 members and documented the struggles and challenges of these tourism businesses. You heard many of their stories in the past 3 public hearings. We are now on wave 2 of calling them again and providing up-to-date resources and strategies for opening. We have nearly tripled our communications through our e-bulletins with industry resources, hosted 6 webinars, and produced 8 videos. This week's webinar topic is Guidance and Protocols for Opening. We created a COVID-19 webpage and a member resources page on our website. We continue to communicate our e-newsletter to our list of consumer leads, messaging, when it's safe to travel, we will be here for you, keeping the Mat-Su Valley top of mind during the period of stay at home. We are not just a member organization. We are a shared community value. We are working for the borough to provide the resources and best practices for all tourism businesses, for their best chance for success. And I have asked the manager to share links to our resources on the borough website to make it accessible to all tourism businesses as they face the challenges of opening, protocols, and new business strategies. We have adopted and focused on a universal 4-stage messaging strategy. Stage 1 is wait. It's about social distancing and flattening the curve. Stage 2 is ready. It's about the reduction of social distancing and assessing the impact. Stage 3 is set. Going back into public, begin trip planning. And stage 4 is go. Actively welcome and market to visitors. What we don't know, as you all know, is when each stage will begin yet for travel. But we have a plan, and we are actively working with our partners, Alaska Travel Industry Association, Visit Anchorage, and Explore Fairbanks to launch, when the time is right, a cooperative, robust, in-state visitor campaign to encourage residents to #ShowUpForAlaska. But at this time, we are still being sensitive to communities who are still uncertain what opening up to visitors will look like. As a member of the Borough Economic Impact Task Force that Assemblymember Nowers chairs, I was able to suggest inclusion of a question on the business survey regarding the importance and reliance of visitors from outside the borough is for their business. And I'm confident the results of the survey will confirm the success of their business relies on a strong borough visitor industry. As you go into your FY21 budget deliberations and debate, I have projected a conservative estimated borough bed tax revenue forecast based on each quarter and sent it to the manager and the finance director. The first quarter, with the closure of the Mount McKinley Princess Wilderness Lodge, we project only a 20% borough-wide occupancy rate. The second quarter, we predict 25%. The third quarter, at 50% occupancy, and the fourth quarter, 75%, to total just over $500,000. That number is a 63% decrease of the FY19 total bed tax collections. FY21 would have been the third and final year of our current grant agreement based on a formula of a 65-35 split of total bed tax collections between the Mat-Su CVB and tourism infrastructure projects. Obviously, We are in an unprecedented situation, and the historical formula should not be considered for this year. Instead, as the mayor has recommended, the COVID CARES funds are an appropriate use of funding the Mat-Su CVB based on the devastating economic impact the pandemic has caused the travel and hospitality sector. $1 million is an accurate number because that is the amount of money of bed tax collections the borough is estimated to lose in FY21. Mat-Su CVB's membership and leadership roles with U.S. Travel, Destinations International, and Alaska Travel Industry Association have given us professional tools, travel sentiment research, and experience to guide our borough through the recovery and the resumption of travel. Travel will lead to the recovery of our economy as it did after 9/11 and the financial crisis. And travel is fueled by promotion, advocacy, and messaging. What this pandemic has revealed to everyone is that tourism plays a foundational role in our economy. And I thank you for the time tonight. If you had any questions.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the report.